Hello students, welcome to my YouTube channel RD Academy, an educational channel that is completely dedicated to the learning of pure science. Okay, so we will pick up from where we left off in the previous video. So in this video, we will be learning section 1.4 of your NCERT textbook, namely charging by induction. Okay, so before learning what is charging by induction, first focus on this particular word, charging. What do you mean by charging? Any process that induces or introduces charges, electric charges, to an uncharged body is known as charging. Okay, so charging means you are introducing charges to uncharged body. Okay, now there are various ways you can charge a body. Okay, the first one is charging by friction. What do you mean by charging by friction? So you already know what that example, okay, where you rub the glass rod with the silk or wool cloth. So what happens here? When you rub this silk or wool cloth with the glass rod, there is friction between the two objects, and due to that friction, what happens? This glass rod will lose its electrons to the silk cloth, so it will become negatively charged, whereas this glass rod will be positively charged. Okay, now we will see what is charging by induction. So charging by induction is a method in which you are introducing the charges to a body, or you are developing the charges in uncharged body. Initially that particular body has no charges, but now you are introducing the charges without physical contact. Okay, this particular condition is very important. So if you observe by this method, charging by friction, what happened? There was physical contact between this glass and the silk cloth. When you rub this silk cloth with the glass rod, the silk becomes negatively charged and glass rod becomes positively charged. But what is charging by induction? So in this charging by induction also, we are introducing charges to the body, but now there should be no physical contact between the two bodies. Okay, so we will see in detail on how this charging by induction works. Okay, so to study charging by induction, you need to have two bodies. The first one is a charged body. Let us call it as body A. This body A is positively charged. Okay, and then you have another body B. This is uncharged initially. Okay, body A has positive charge, whereas body B has uncharged. So now this both of these materials are conductors. Assume that condition. Now since this body is not charged, does that imply this body has no charge? So previously also I have said that. Okay, any material which is neutral, that is when I touch this particular ball B, I don't get electric shock. That does not imply that this body has no charge. It has both positive and negative charges, but they are present in equal proportion, hence you don't get that electric shock. Okay, so in this material now there is both positive and negative charge, but since they are in equal, both of them will cancel. Now next what you do is you bring this charged body A very close to the charged body B, but there should be no physical contact between them. Now what happens? See, as soon as you bring this positively charged body near to the charged body, uncharged body B, what happens? Initially there were both positive and negative charges in this body, but they were present in equal proportion. But now this positive charged body will attract all the negative charges in body B towards it. Okay, as a result, what happens? The negative charges will accumulate on one side of the surface, whereas the positive charges will accumulate on the other side of the surface. Okay, this is stage 2. You do not touch these bodies but bring it as close as possible. Now in stage 3, what you do is you have body A here and body B here. Due to this close proximity of positive charges, all the negative charges will accumulate in this surface, all the positive charges will accumulate in the opposite surface. Now you take one metallic wire and connect this side of the surface to the earth. Okay, what happens, as you already know, earth is a conductor. So as soon as you connect this particular surface of the sphere to the earth, all these positive charges will flow to the earth. Okay, so for a short period of time you connect this to the earth and you remove this wire. So what happens now, this body still has positive charge. Now body B, on this surface it had negative charge, on this surface it had positive charge, but all those positive charge had moved to the earth, so there are no charges here. Okay, so the body has only now negative charge. Now you remove this body A. Now you have left with only body B. Since body B now has only negative charges, these negative charges are redistributing itself in the body B. So now look at the initial condition. Here the body B had both positive and negative charge, in the sense that it has no charge, because both positive and negative will cancel here. Initially the condition of body B was like this, uncharged, it had no charge. But you bring this charged body close to it, it will induce opposite charges in the body, connect one side to the earth. What happens, the charges on that particular side will flow to the earth and disconnect it to this wire. Okay, so now the body is left with another charges. Now initially the uncharged body is now left with the net negative charge. Okay, so this method of developing the charges on an uncharged body without physical contact, at no point will these two bodies touch each other. Okay, this particular method is known as charging by induction. Right, this is an important topic. And now there is one general thing you need to know. Okay, so every house that uses electricity has 3 wires. Okay, so the 3 wires are called as live, neutral and earth. Okay, so these 2 wires, live and neutral wires, they carry electric current from the power station to your home. In the sense, they both are live, they carry electricity. But this third wire is connected to the earth. Okay, so sometimes what happens is that due to some irregularity in the power station, some excess charge might flow to your home. Okay, so that excess charge is passed to the earth. Okay, that particular wire is known as earth wire. You can actually see this one. Just go while constructing the buildings, you can observe wherever they are installing that meter box, beneath that they will dig one hole in the earth and install copper plates and connect the power supply to that copper plate. So if at all something happens and there is excess charge in your home, excess charge is delivered to your home, that excess charge is directly passed to the earth. Okay, so in a sense, earth is this huge collector of electric charges. All the buildings are have earthed wire, so any excess charge is directly passed to the earth. And this particular process of sharing the charges with the earth is known as earthing or grounding. Okay, this question they will ask in MCQ, what is earthing or grounding? So the definition is the process of sharing charges with earth is called grounding. Okay, so this is an important topic, just remember that. Fine, so with this we complete our section 1.4, that is charging by induction. So we will see in the next video. So if you think someone will benefit by watching this video, kindly share this video link with them. We will see in the next video. Thank you so much.